Welcome to our deep dive into the world of Ptolemy I Soter, a name that might sound like a character from a Greek soap opera, but trust me, his story is anything but melodramatic. Ptolemy. I was not just any old ruler, he was a general under Alexander the Great and played a pivotal role in the creation of the Ptolemaic Empire, which would go on to become one of the most fascinating dynasties in ancient history. Imagine a time when Egypt was ruled by a Greek, and you'll start to see the quirky blend of cultures that made this empire so unique. Now, you might be wondering, why should we care about a guy who lived over 2,000 years ago? Well, Ptolemy I was a master of political maneuvering, and his reign marked the beginning of a dynasty that lasted nearly 3 centuries. He established the famous Library of Alexandria, which was like the Google of the ancient world, minus the cat videos, of course. In this video, we'll explore how Ptolemy I transformed Egypt from a conquered territory into a thriving centre of culture and learning. You'll learn about his clever strategies, his relationships with other powerful figures, and how he managed to keep his empire together despite the odds. Plus, we'll sprinkle in some fun facts and maybe a few laughs along the way. So buckle up, history buffs and casual viewers alike, because the rise of the Ptolemaic Empire is a tale filled with intrigue, ambition, and a dash of humour that you won't want to miss. Let's take a closer look at the man who kick-started the Ptolemaic Empire, Ptolemy I Soter. Born in 367 BC in Macedonia, Ptolemy was no ordinary Joe. He was the son of a noble family, and his life took a dramatic turn when he became one of Alexander the Great's closest companions. Imagine being a kid in school and suddenly getting paired up with the most popular kid in class, except this kid is conquering the known world. Talk about pressure. Ptolemy's connection to Alexander was more than just a friendship. He was a trusted general and even served as a historian, documenting Alexander's epic adventures. Legend has it that Ptolemy was so ambitious that he once tried to convince Alexander to let him lead a campaign against the sun itself. Okay, maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, but you get the idea. This guy had big dreams. As he transitioned from soldier to ruler, Ptolemy's character truly shone through. He was known for his intelligence, charm, and a knack for diplomacy that would make even the most seasoned politicians envious. His ability to blend Greek and Egyptian cultures was nothing short of genius, and it laid the groundwork for a thriving empire. Ptolemy thus wasn't just a conqueror, he was a visionary who understood the importance of knowledge and culture. His establishment of the Library of Alexandria was a testament to his belief that education could elevate an empire. So, as we explore his life, remember that behind every great empire is a man with a dream, and perhaps a few amusing stories about trying to outsmart the sun. Welcome to the chaotic world of the post-Alexander era, where the political landscape was about as stable as a 3-legged table at a dance party. After Alexander the Great's untimely death in 323 BC, his vast empire was left in a state of disarray, with his generals, known as the Diadochi, scrambling like kids in a candy store, each trying to grab a piece of the action. Imagine a game of musical chairs. But instead of chairs, it's kingdoms, and instead of music, it's a lot of shouting and backstabbing. In this tumultuous environment, Ptolemy I Soter saw an opportunity. While others were busy plotting and scheming, he was quietly securing Egypt, a region rich in resources and culture. Picture Ptolemy as the calm in the storm, sipping a cup of Egyptian tea while others were throwing tantrums over territory. He cleverly took control of Alexandria, a city that would become the crown jewel of his empire. And he did it with a mix of charm and cunning that would make a fox look like an amateur. Ptolemy's strategic moves were nothing short of brilliant. He not only established himself as the governor of Egypt, but also made sure to keep the support of the local population. By blending Greek and Egyptian cultures, he won the hearts of the people, proving that a little diplomacy goes a long way. He even went so far as to claim that he was a descendant of the gods. Talk about a power move. So as we delve into the birth of the Ptolemaic Empire, remember that it was a time of chaos, but also of opportunity. Ptolemy that turned the confusion of the era into a stepping stone for greatness, and his story is a testament to the idea that sometimes, in the midst of chaos, the best leaders emerge. Welcome to the vibrant world of the Ptolemaic Empire, where Greek and Egyptian cultures collided in a spectacular fusion that would make even the most seasoned chefs envious. Ptolemy I Soter was a master at blending these two rich traditions, embracing Egyptian customs while promoting Greek ideals. It was like hosting a dinner party where you serve moussaka alongside falafel, unexpected but surprisingly delightful. Picture this. On one hand, you have the Greeks, who loved their philosophy and theatre. often debating the meaning of life over a glass of wine. On the other hand, the Egyptians were all about their elaborate rituals and impressive monuments, like the pyramids, which were basically the ancient equivalent of flexing on social media. Ptolemy saw the beauty in both cultures and decided to create a melting pot where everyone could feel at home. He even adopted the title of pharaoh, proving that he was ready to rock the Egyptian crown while still keeping his Greek sandals on. One of the most significant achievements of the Ptolemaic Empire was the establishment of the Library of Alexandria, a place that was like the ultimate knowledge hub of the ancient world. Imagine a library so vast that it made your local bookstore look like a cozy corner shop. Scholars from all over flocked to Alexandria, eager to share ideas and learn from one another. It was a place where scrolls were exchanged like trading cards, and debates were as lively as a Greek symposium, minus the hangovers, hopefully. The library not only preserved countless texts, but also became a symbol of intellectual achievement and cultural exchange. It was here that the seeds of science, philosophy and literature were sown, leading to advancements that would influence generations to come. So, as we explore the cultural fusion of the Ptolemaic Empire, remember that it was a time when two worlds came together, creating a legacy that was as rich and diverse as the spices in a bustling market. Let's take a moment to reflect on the lasting legacy of Ptolemy I Soter, a ruler whose impact on history is like that of a well-placed spice in a recipe, subtle yet transformative. Ptolemy's reign set the stage for future rulers and empires, influencing the way they governed and interacted with their subjects. His blend of Greek and Egyptian cultures became a model for subsequent leaders, proving that a little cultural fusion can go a long way. Now let's talk about his successors. If you thought Ptolemy I was a character, wait until you meet his descendants. Some of them were as ambitious as they were quirky. For instance, Ptolemy II Philadelphus, who took the throne after Ptolemy I, was known for his love of the arts and literature. He even went so far as to marry his sister, talk about keeping it in the family. Meanwhile, Cleopatra VII, the last of the Ptolemaic rulers, was a master of political intrigue, using her charm to woo powerful Roman leaders. It's safe to say that the Ptolemaic family tree had more twists and turns than a soap opera plot. Beyond the eccentricities of his successors, Ptolemy I's contributions to culture and science were monumental. The establishment of the Library of Alexandria not only preserved ancient texts, but also became a beacon of knowledge that attracted scholars from all corners of the world. This intellectual hub laid the groundwork for advancements in mathematics, astronomy and philosophy that would echo through the ages. So as we analyze the legacy of Ptolemy I Soter, it's clear that his reign was more than just a chapter in history. It was a catalyst for cultural exchange and scientific progress. His influence can still be felt today, reminding us that sometimes a little quirkiness and a lot of ambition can change the course of history. As we wrap up our journey through the fascinating life of Ptolemy I Soter and the rise of the Ptolemaic Empire, let's take a moment to recap the key points we've explored. Ptolemy I, a trusted general of Alexander the Great, seized the opportunity to establish his own dynasty in the chaotic aftermath of Alexander's death. With a mix of charm, strategic brilliance and a dash of ambition, he transformed Egypt into a thriving center of culture and learning, setting the stage for a remarkable empire that would last for centuries. We've seen how Ptolemy embraced Egyptian culture while promoting Greek ideals, creating a unique blend that enriched both societies. The establishment of the Library of Alexandria was a monumental achievement, serving as a beacon of knowledge and a hub for scholars from around the world. This cultural fusion not only influenced future rulers, but also laid the groundwork for significant advancements in science, philosophy and the arts. So as you reflect on Ptolemy I Soter's legacy, remember the incredible blend of cultures and ideas that shaped the Ptolemaic Empire. It's a reminder that history is not just a series of events, but a tapestry woven from diverse threads of human experience. If you enjoyed this exploration of Ptolemy I and want to dive deeper into more historical fun, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video, and share it with your friends who might appreciate a little history mixed with humor. Together, let's keep the spirit of curiosity alive as we uncover more intriguing stories from the past.